Here we have a set math question. Here we have a system of two linear equations. In the system of equations above, P and Q are constants. The system of equations has more than one solution. What is the value of Q? So in the given system of two linear equations, we have to find the value of Q. Okay, so in the given system, both the linear equations are in standard form. So usually when a linear equation is given in this form, that is ax positive by equals to c, we consider this one is standard form, the linear equation standard form. That is, we must have x and y terms on the left side, a constant on the right side. Then the linear equation is in standard form. So here in the both the equations in the given system, we have x term and y term on the left side and constant on the right side. So both the equations in the given system are in standard form. Okay, now let me consider two linear equations standard form in the system. That is a1x positive b1y equals to c1 and a2x positive b2y equals to c2. Okay, so here we have two equations, two linear equations in standard form. Now let's consider two scenarios for this system of two linear equations in standard form. One is no solution for this system and the other one is infinitely many solutions. Okay, for both the scenarios, that is no solution and infinitely many solutions, the coefficients of x and the coefficients of y must be proportional. So that is the ratio between the coefficients of x, that is a1 over a2, and the ratio between the coefficients of y, that is b1 over b2, must be equal. That means the coefficients of x and y are proportional. So usually it will happen in two scenarios. One is no solution, there is no solution for this system of two linear equations in standard form, or infinitely many solutions or more than one solutions for this system of two linear equations in standard form. Okay, when I go over the information in our question, so here the system of equations has more than one solution. Since the given system of two linear equations in standard form has more than one solution, the coefficients of x and coefficients of y must be proportional. That is, the ratio between the coefficients of x and the ratio between the coefficients of y must be equal. Okay, first let me write the ratio between the coefficients of x. Then I am getting 1/4 divided by, so 2 over 3 times p can be written as 2p over 3. So this is the ratio between the coefficients of x. Now on the right side, I am going to write the ratio between the coefficients of y, that is 2/5 over, and here the coefficient of y is p cube. Okay, now in this equation I have to solve for p. Okay, for that let's simplify the fraction we have on the left side over here. So now let me write the fraction 1/4 as it is, and I change this division as multiplication. So when I do so, I have to take reciprocal for this 2p over 3. So that is 3 over 2p equals to, now I write this fraction 2/5 as it is. I change this division as multiplication. Now I have to get reciprocal for this pq. So we can assume this pq as pq over 1. When I take reciprocal for this one, it will become 1 over pq. Okay, so 1 times 3 is 3 and 4 times 2p is 8p. Then we get 3 over 8p equals to, and 2 times 1 is 2 over 5 times pq is 5pq. Okay, now let me write the same equation over here. That is 3 over 8p equals to 2 over 5 times pq. Okay, now here we find p, here we find p. On both sides we find p in denominator. So we can easily get rid of this p in denominator. So for that we have to multiply both sides of the equation by p. Let me do it. So when I multiply both sides of the equation by p, this p will cancel out. So here the p will cancel out. I'm getting 3 over 8 equals to 2 over 5q. Okay, my aim is to solve for q. So for that we can do cross multiplication. That is, this numerator 3 has to be multiplied by this denominator 5q. Then I'm getting 3 times 5q. And now this numerator 2 has to be multiplied by this denominator 8. Then I'm getting 2 times 8. So when I multiply 3 and 5q, I'm getting 15q. And the right side, when I multiply 2 and 8, I'm getting 16. Okay, now to solve for q, I have to get rid of this 15 which is multiplied by q. For that I divide both sides by 15. When I do so, this 15 will cancel out. I'm getting q equals to 16 over 15. So according to the question, we have to find the value of q. So therefore the value of q is 16 over 15.